after I got my ass kicked for like an hour, but I still made it here. I am still here. I don't have any health left, but I'm still here. I don't have to worry about... Oh, shit. Those little girls around here too now? Oh, shit, now what?
My diagnosis is complete. Your cure is at hand. You might think my methods a bit unorthodox, but my results will speak for themselves. Ahead you will encounter something altogether unlike what you've seen before. But I have something that can help you. A device that can cure you, put your demons to rest. But only if it is sufficiently powered, and only if you are in your more, shall we say, primal form. Use this correctly, and you cannot help but be cured. You do want to be cured, don't you, Doc? It's up to you now.
If you say so. Okay. So my kid went. The docks. Okay. He's over there.
The man was wearing black clothes. He was like a shadow. I didn't see him, and then he was there. Oh, Daddy, I wish you could have been there. I know you would have kept us safe.
Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh shit. Of course you did that. Get up. I'm stuck. Oh shit. God damn you guys, will you die already? Die. Thank God I had the shotgun out. Just see if there's anything in these.
They killed us to get to you, didn't they? I forgive you, Dad. You couldn't keep us safe forever. I just wish I could have said goodbye.
What the fuck? Oh shit. Oh shit. See if this does anything. Oh shit, he's dead. I don't know how long he's been dead for.
You always had the worst luck, T. You didn't work out for so long. And when we got close, it all got taken away. You'd never hurt us. Not on purpose. No matter how angry you got at the world, you always loved me and the boys. Now's the time, T. You need to face down the anger you have inside. Remember, I'm right there with you.
What the fuck? Oh, great. What do I need to do? Damn it. What was that thing with the fucking, up there? How do I get up there? I have no health. Isn't there something about the... Oh shit, right. Was that the controls right there? God damn it. I have no fucking health left. Christ, I have no fucking health left. God damn it. No goddamn fucking health. Shit, and I gotta do all that again. Yeah, I have barely any fucking health left. All this shit I gotta do.
Your cure is at hand.
Christ. Five bottles. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Christ. Then you gotta throw these other little assholes in there. Oh my god, like you can't... Get up! Do you need these guys here? Do you need these guys here? Can you die already, please? Oh my god. Die. Die, it's a fucking shotgun to the face. Should be dead already.
They killed.
How am I so low on health already? Why am I so low on health already? I don't know why. I don't understand. This I need to get in. And there's no health around here. So I gotta get in there. Okay, what now? I killed this motherfucker, right? I took the Tommy gun.
You always had the worst luck, T. We didn't work.
What? Was it not in here? Where was the fucking thing? Over here. What the hell? Get over the fucking thing, man. Get on the fucking thing. What? Why is it not on? Just fucking keep doing it. Alright. What I'm doing, keep doing it. The power of love, bitch, that's what it is. You ever seen Shocker? Power of love, bitch. I'm trying to hit the middle. Come on. Shit, where is it? Fuck you. The bastard.
The Colonel sends his regards. Back in Eastern, he warned you, but you didn't listen. He said to leave you alive. Only you. Enjoy your new life.
The Colonel is Eastern. Son of a bitch. Motherfucker.
Get on board, quick! I don't know what the hell's happened, but we gotta get out of here. Another boat's coming to pick up anybody else who's left. Hold on! You're that guy Torque, ain't you? I heard about you in the news. I got a friend at the DA's office. Says the prosecutor on your case is being indicted. Says you probably get a new trial. Guess it's your lucky day, huh? Jesus. You look like you've really been through hell.
It's one way to put
Somebody's
it.
missing from this picture, T. I don't want us to ever be apart again. Love always, Carmen.
Prelude level. Well, I'll be checking those out, but well, I'm gonna let these credits play. The suffering. Definitely moments that got my ass kicked. Definitely some annoying. Those girls on fire, they were really annoying. The rats that come out of those fat fucks were annoying. But I must say, I loved this game. This is the best game I've played. I mean, a lot of the games people requested I've really enjoyed, and it's always generous. It's always humbling when people send in a paid request for me to play a game, and they just see me fumbling around with my pecker, like trying to do something. So when people do that, it's humbling. It's always a joy. I mean, there's very few games that people request that, like Zelda. I'm not a big Zelda guy, so that one I wasn't big on. The Ocarina of Time. God of War 2018 I wasn't big on. But a lot of them been pretty good, but this one, video game wise, is easily one of the favorite requests I've gotten. I loved it. I loved the atmosphere. The atmosphere was grim and grimy and bloody. I think the PlayStation 2 graphics worked very well for its atmosphere. Great atmosphere. The prison setting, perfect. I did not realize until people told me, because I don't have the box, the case. Stan Winston and his company designed these creatures. I'm like, no wonder these creatures look cool. No wonder these creatures are creative. Stan Winston had a hand in the designs of these, and his company, his group. So that's definitely a plus. And before I looked up another playthrough up until where I was at, and there's stuff I missed. There's still a bunch of stuff I missed. There's areas I missed. Like where that little girl body was. There was something you could blow up and see another room. There's the first time I was at the quarry. There's a place here to learn about a mine cave-in. When I went back to the prison a second time and I was in a bathroom, if I kicked open this bathroom door, there would be... So it makes me want to play it again just to get that stuff. I think there's one place that there's like a plane crash, and I don't know where that was, but if that was where I was at for it, I don't know where it was. But anyway, I really enjoyed this. The guns were satisfying. The revolver, I love the shotgun. I love the Tommy gun. The shotgun, the Tommy gun were a lot of fun to use, especially the shotgun. Oh, there you go, Stan Winston Studios. I kept wanting to play more. The checkpoints were fair. The health and ammo were fair amount. Even I guess I got the good ending. Even that was fair to do because the people who I was with, at least they were able to defend themselves for a bit. And I just really enjoyed it. I know there's a sequel. I don't know if I'll ever be requested the sequel, but if so, I would gladly do it. Let me take a look at the bonus. So that's like a trailer. I would love to play this game again. But I know I can't do that because there's other people waiting for the requests, including video game requests. Like the Darkness 2 for Lord Draugr, some for Lucas, some for 1 hour for, I think, John McKinley, some for Mark. But, so that wouldn't be fair me to play a whole game again when people are waiting for theirs. That just would not be fair. But I definitely want to play this again one day and try to get that stuff I missed. But we're just here. Let's load options. How do you play the interlude, I wonder? Like, I mean, they said prelude, they said. Okay, well, first I want to look at this I missed. These bitches.
From what I have witnessed, this manifestation of evil appears to have two distinct forms. The first, a young girl, Puritan breast, perhaps 13 years of age. This transforms into an altogether more disturbing flaming creature. Both clutch a small handmade doll. To my mind, there is no doubt that these creatures are tied to the three young girls who made witchcraft accusations in the late 1600s and led to the incendiary death of 11 innocents.
How come I saw one there were 4 girls?
Dr. Kilton. Horace. Many inmates break once inside Abbott, but none have snapped more extremely than Horace Gage, who, the tale goes, became convinced his wife wasn't safe without his protection, and sliced her to ribbons during a conjugal visit. He ended up in the Mercy chair, electrocuted by Abbott's then executioner Hermes Hayes. For years, inmates have said he haunts Abbott, and I believe I saw him 10 minutes ago. I surely wish I had not. Hermes. Since the cataclysm, I have several times found myself mysteriously surrounded by noxious green fumes. I have fled in each case, and I think if I had not, I might not be alive to write this now. Within the gas, I have seen a humanoid who seemed to take great joy in the prospect of my death. Could this be Hermes, Abbott's resident executioner for several decades? If I recall, he took his own life in the gas chamber.
So he was an executioner, he worked for them, and then he ended himself in the gas chamber.
I only briefly saw this enormous creature a single time, near the docks. I cannot even begin to describe him, save for one thing. He seems to be quite literally connected to an inmate, the convicted killer Torque. Incredible as it may sound, this creature appears to have a miniature version of Torque attached to him by a long umbilicus. Beyond that, I can only say that I view him as the most evil of all the creatures. Pure manifestation of fury and hatred.
I thought this was Torque talking, but he's talking about Torque in the third person.
Torque's family. In one of my other entries, I discussed Torque, the notorious inmate who
I guess not.
ease dispatching these creatures. I recall seeing in the Sun a picture of the man's ex-wife and 2 boys, and I have drawn it here from memory. I remember they were a beautiful family, and it seems unbelievable that any man so blessed would have the audacity to kill them so savagely. But as we all know, beauty alone is often not enough.
Well, I didn't. Lot. What were these two, I wonder? Huh. I wonder what these two would have been. I got that, the Death House, 7th Quarry. So I missed that. Burned House.
The Bluff. On the south side of the island near Fort Madison, there is a bluff which appears to have been forgotten since the 1940s. Along the ocean side of the bluff are 3 wood posts riddled with bullets to which dead bodies are still attached. This seems to be the site of the little-known 1944 execution of 3 American soldiers, executed on suspicion of treason. No actual evidence of wrongdoing was ever found.
I think that's why you have those creatures that shoot at you.
World War II fort. Built in 1942, Fort Madison served as both coastal defense facility and POW camp. The fort had some 250 men and held approximately 1,000 prisoners.
Surprised the guy went with the
Fort
swastika.
Cemetery. This cemetery is home to the remains of 11 Puritans who were accused of witchcraft and burned at the stake in 1681. Witch burning was all but unheard of on this continent, with other suspected witches, such as those in Salem, having met their demise at the end of a rope. It appears that hanging was not enough for the residents of Goodsmouth, no doubt because Carnate Island is a place that drives people to extremes. Burning site. In the 17th century, Carnate was home to a small Puritan village named Goodsmouth. In 1681, for unknown reasons, a 13-year-old girl accused several townsfolk of witchcraft.
Fuck those kids.
Joined by two close friends of hers, the trio formed an unholy alliance, which led to the burning of 11 people, all of whom are interred nearby. Shortly thereafter, the girls mysteriously disappeared. This is the place where those terrible burnings occurred.
This lady talked in Consuelo. We actually hear her voice on one of those radios early in the game. And he's talking about her husband Ernesto. Ernesto is the guard we last saved. He had the Tommy gun. So it's interesting how this stuff is interconnected.
The lighthouse. The lighthouse.
This just got the lighthouse, the town, the docks.
The lighthouse.
So I missed 2. So I probably missed whatever that airplane was, and maybe the stuff with the cave-in? Maybe? I don't know. I missed 2 of them.
The lighthouse is the oldest standing structure on Carnate Island. Its cornerstone states its date of construction as 1834. The light was originally oil-powered, but since the 1950s has run off of a nearby generator. Similarly, the lighthouse's rotation was originally powered by a system of gears that would periodically need to be recranked. To this day, when the power goes off, the motion needs to be restarted by hand cranking. The town. Built on the site of the Puritan village of Goodsmouth, this town is home to nearly 30 corrections officers and their families. It has a single dilapidated general store, a small overgrown park, and a church that for as long as anyone can remember has had no minister. It is generally agreed that no one would live in this depressing place were it not for the daunting distance back to the mainland and lack of ferry service. The docks. The only functional dock remaining on Carnate, this is the sole point of entry for inmates and their visitors, as well as corrections officers, and those of us who happen to be married to them. I remember the first day I came to Carnate. It was raining in sheets, and the ship had trouble docking. I remember thinking the island didn't want us coming here. I've long thought it would have been better if we had turned back then.
Well, you're right about that. So there's 2 I missed. I think one was like a plane crash site. I don't know about the other. I wonder, like, which of these 2 I missed? Because it seems like this is bad guys, right? It's like different bad guys.
Continue.
Observation bizarre creatures. Okay, so I beat the game. Were there creatures I did missed? That'd be strange if there's creatures I missed. Oh, you know what? Here's what I wonder. Maybe this is like I got the good ending. Maybe if I did like the neutral and the bad ending, maybe that's what it is. I could be wrong, but that might be what it is. How do you get the... Okay, so this is that. Huh. That's interesting. That's cool. So if you play the game again, you get... Huh.
End of the line.
Interesting.
Welcome to Carnate, inmates. Enjoy your stay.
Any of you got jackrabbit blood, I will blow you wide open. Hear me?
Fuck you guys. I didn't kill my family.
This is Cash. We're Doc. Send the bus. Hurry
You
up.
don't look happy.
I got an itchy feeling.
I can't believe I'm back here, motherfucker. Any of you get out
I
of
hear
line,
that.
I will shoot you, I
I've
will
been
bury
told
you, and
the
I will
worst
place
place
on
on
your
earth.
grave, you dig?
They disgust me.
Ain't so bad.
If they weren't so bad,
Yo, Ralph.
we wouldn't have to
What
be
cut you kill this time?
Fuck off,
a low tolerance for inmate bullshit.
You see that guy? Fucking degenerate killed some kids.
His own kids is what I heard. Fucking baby killer.
Shit. You ain't the kind of whack job I want for a punk.
He won't be around for long. The shitbag's joining a short time is on death row.
Oh, shit. He'll appeal and appeal and appeal. Cocksucker got 8 years left. Hey,
Fucking Travis.
I'm here.
I say
You
we
should
speed
be over
up.
there.
Cut him down the side.
yeah. COs won't give a damn if we shiv him.
We're just saving the trouble.
I say we
Don't do it.
Let's do this shit.
Hey, what the?
Shit's going down.
Leave me alone.
Baby killer.
Holy shit.
Leave me alone.
Think there's shiz in there.
I can't fight.
die.
I can't fight.
Nothing to you, man.
Kill him.
Ready for this?
Fuck off.
Oh, let them kill each other.
Oh shit.
Whose job was it to shoot those guys? Talks. Come on, punk. Which one of you do I get to shoot first? There's no way.
See what that cycle is?
Drop your weapons, inmate.
I still believe in you.
What the fuck just happened? Don't move, inmate, or we will shoot you. Miles, Ernesto, get in there and get him under control. Shit, what are we gonna do with him? Not much we can do. Man's already going to death row.
Huh. Cool. Well, that's interesting. That is interesting.
Times have I done this?
That is interesting. Cool. Cool. That I like that. That's really cool. We'll watch a bit of this for the end, but I loved it. This was great.
I think people like being frightened, and I think they like exploring the darker side of humanity and looking into an environment they wouldn't normally, have access to, most likely.
It does make me want to play it again, I will say. Use more of those damn dynamites. Guess those rats I had to
I think early on,
dodge.
the team would talk about what we found compelling in the horror genre, and far and away, The Shining was the movie that stood out for everyone as something that was uniquely horrific, yet not cheesy or ridiculous.
Did they blot his t-shirt? His t-shirt's like blurry.
So we really wanted to create that same feeling of you're walking through an environment and then you're seeing visions of things that are, you don't maybe understand right away, but
That was cool, yeah. I love all the details like that.
to create this sort of a
I missed that.
one man's tortured soul and this horrible historic events.
I should have watched these monitors more. That's another
Islands
thing.
had a colorful history, where there was a rock quarry that was used to build the prison. There was a beach where a ship wrecked. There's an old abandoned asylum, which is a Victorian home from the late 19th century. That served two important functions, which was to keep the game environment varied over the course of the game and to allow us to sort of bring out history through recreating different architectural styles, or obviously a rock quarry is going to be very different from a beach and so forth.
We would portray the history of the island was to give the player opportunities to find bits of the history as they progress through the game. And in doing so, they uncover sort of a more macro vision of the island's nature.
Torque.
We didn't really want a character that looked any particular nationality or race. He really is almost Neanderthal in his appearance. He's very primal. We wanted that strength to kind of come through, so we built up some of those characteristics.
A tough character that no matter what he was doing, he always came through as like a really solid,
They blocked his head as well.
And then he looked cool no matter what he was doing. Like he was just shooting.
Like,
a gun.
really?
He looked good shooting a gun, and then he looked tough and carried out an attitude throughout.
The primary thing we wanted to do was make the player feel that though they were in this intensely frightening and life-threatening situation, they were in control of a character that could make it through if only they were able to manage it themselves. It's not like in, you know, some horror movies where the main characters are sort of weak and constantly tripping over roots as they're trying to run away from the guy and they can just barely manage to survive. Torque is someone who can take on an army of creatures and blast them to bloody bits and then be ready for more.
Well, the thing with blood is it's actually a lot like the shadow map in terms of projecting geometry onto another object. So we basically take our blood texture map, we figure out what objects collided with, and we send it through a projection matrix, and it ends up being rendered on top of the other geometry, looking like it's actually attached to it. There's actually a whole series of different effects and objects that come into play. We have everything from blood that sprays onto the wall.
I was like, what's up with the text? Random
The player
text.
actually will have blood spray onto him. He will be covered from face to toe. We have the enemy that you're hitting, of course, is damaged. You can lose limbs, you can lose your head. It really feels like you're actually doing physical damage to the world.
Humans.
Something that was also important to me was to explore sort of the relationship between corrections officers and inmates. Since it is a prison environment, there's a lot of tension there between these sort of two factions.
I'm curious what was on his t-shirt and needed blurred out.
Oh, he won't say. Claims he blacked the whole thing out. A likely story. The needle's too good for him. Filthy inmate, they should all die. A likely story. The needle's too good for him. Filthy inmate, they should all die.
Since we were going for
And that's
sort
the
of
guard you
continuous
see
immersive
later at the game.
experience, we didn't have the benefit of mission screens or voiceover narration or something helping the player along. So it was a real challenge to sort of get the characters to both talk in a way that's realistic and also in a way that'll convey the story to the player.
Welcome to Carnate, inmates. Enjoy your stay.
Once the cataclysm happens and the creatures are everywhere, the corrections officers are really on the same side you are.
Creatures. Yeah.
From the beginning, we wanted to stay away from zombies and the more tired horror cliches that everyone's had enough of, and wanted to move on to something that was more disturbing and more unique to this experience. I think it was also early on we decided we wanted to have a theme for all the creatures so that they weren't just, you know, this random Cthulhu monster or, you know, this random apparition. Instead, it was they're each themed after different execution methods, which ties it to the history of Carnate and all the various forms of humans killing humans that have gone on there.
Creatures, we wanted to make them as creepy as possible, make them feel very intimidating and deadly. We had a lot of inspiration for a lot of the creatures from movies like House on Haunted Hill and old Geiger stuff.
It really actually fell on probably one of the sickest character designers I've ever met, and so he really tore it up and really was the inspiration for every one of these characters, to be honest. They really started to come home and really started to really have some depth to them when it comes to the sound. And I have to say the sound is probably one of the most amazing pieces of work that's been put into this game. It's incredible.
So I'm not saying that I don't want to
I
interrupt.
worked with the composer to come up with sort of a hybrid idea there where we would extract the elements for the music from the sound design.
Don't hurt yourself, buddy. Don't hurt yourself too much. Oh, really? Something over there was that needed blurred as well? On the top left,
Objects
really?
that were made of various elements: stone, steel, things that had a long tone. We were using aluminum rods that were 10, 12 feet long, and getting them to resonate lengthwise. We were then striking them to resonate horizontally. Just about anything we could think of to create sonic signatures that were not typically used in game soundtracks.
The biggest thing I hope the players bring to the game is their own sort of creativity. We've created sort of a world that the player can explore and can see the various historical events, but at the same time we were fairly careful not to explain too much to the player. So there's going to be a lot of sort of connecting the dots and putting your own spin. Well, I think this is what happened here, or understanding Torque's backstory. Different players may see it differently, and that's important since you are Torque going through the game.
Okay, so it's sad that it's over. I gotta admit, I'm kind of sad that it's over, man. Like I said, I really enjoyed the game. Give sort of my final thoughts. I heard about the game for a long time. Heard it was pretty good. You never know because expectations, but I always try to keep everything with low expectations. But Alan was nice to send in a generous paid request for me to play this. And I think from the first part I said I'm really enjoying this game. Like I said, I enjoy... Yeah, let the trailer play out. I enjoy the atmosphere, the environment, the grit and grime. I know some people said the game was tough. I don't know if I would say the game was tough. I mean, there wasn't really a part that I died over and over and over again. Even that gas guy, it took me a bit to get the timing down, but I mean, other than that, there are a couple parts that it took me a bit to understand. The shower bit, where I gotta turn each of the shower off so that they stop popping up. The regenerating creatures, I realized if you shoot their head off or, you know, blow they won't come back. Those guys realize that if you throw something in the hole they leave behind, it'll blow them up. Kind of like, just kind of like graboids or something. Those girls are annoying. Those girls are fucking annoying, but hell, the guy on Liv seems to do a lot of the heavy work for it. This guy, I didn't use as much. To be fair, I realized that the other button was like a second attack. But yeah, I love the design of the creatures. I love the environment. It went at a good pace. Never felt like I was in something too long. The escort missions were not as aggravating as some games are. And I said there's still stuff I didn't get, I didn't find, that I missed. So, be nice to play this again with the prelude. Try to find some of this missing stuff, and now that I know a bit what to do, hopefully it will be a bit better, easier. But yeah, hate that it ends, but it must. I did one day. I don't repeat myself. I want to play this again one day. But thank you guys. Sincerely, thank you, Alan. This was so much fun to play. I'm so happy. And that was a good ending, too. We got the good ending. Not only did you not kill your family, but you actually might get another trial. Be curious what the sequel entails, all that. But yeah, remaster this a bit. Put this on PS4. That would have been nice to see. Thanks for watching. Take care. Again, the only nitpicks I have is I wish at the open of each stage it would pause and let me read it, and then when I want to move forward I could. The rats, I think that shit's annoying. I think you could take that out. Also, those little girls, annoying as shit. But really, it's only one level they're in. It's the one level with that Ernesto guy. And thankfully, he's got a Tommy gun to help you out, so. But God, he's so fucking. They're so fucking annoying. With that said, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.